On this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, Bob heads to Lake Wedowee in Alabama for some bass fishing with Bob's good friend, Matt Miles. Also on this week's Sportsman's Table, we feature an ambassador chef representing the state of South Carolina Agriculture Department, and he'll feature a great fish recipe. All this and a whole lot more on this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. And it all begins right now.
Woo! Oh, beautiful. Awesome, huh? There we go, racing. Nice. That's what I come down here for. Woohoo! Set the hook, Matt. Set the hook. Woo! Come on, man.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Man, it's about time.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we're on location today. Our Chevy destination is Lake Wedowee here in Alabama. Have you ever heard of Lake Wedowee? I can barely pronounce it, but I tell you what, my guest and the guide today is Matt Miles. He is the owner of Buster Miles Chevrolet, just outside of Heflin, Alabama. Matt, I tell you what, hey, listen, War Eagle, huh?
War damn Eagle, that's right. Life's too short not to drive a new car.
Oh, let me tell you something.
It is the way, isn't it?
Yeah,
right here
man.
down to Wedowee, Alabama.
Woo!
It's
Wow.
this big spotted bass.
Well, listen, this is a beautiful lake. You've got a cabin on this lake, okay? And you told me earlier here off camera, this is probably one of the better kept secrets of Alabama right now. This lake's fixing to get turned on. Look at that, man. Yeah,
Beautiful
man.
fish.
So talk to me a little bit about Wedowee, man. How big is this lake?
That's a good question. It's that's about, I believe, 14,000 acres, isn't it, Jerry?
Yeah.
And it's on the Tallapoosa River system. It's located not too far from Atlanta, Georgia, and Birmingham, Alabama. And we have wonderful fishing here. The big Tallapoosa and the Little Tallapoosa River run together.
Yeah.
And to form this R.L. Harris Reservoir. But
Well,
it is a well-kept secret, and as you can see, I mean, nobody's out
here.
Very little pressure.
That's awesome. I tell you what, I tell you, bass fishing is one of those things. It's anymore. It's if you find a good lake, they're on. If not, it may take a while to find them. But I tell you what, we've been fishing out here for just a little while, and I think we're just about to get on them just a little bit, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, folks, and I'm fishing a Carolina rig today with a Havoc plum 6-inch worm, and it seems to be, and I've gotten just a good amount of strikes here, but I've not hit pay dirt around this point yet, Matt.
Well, all I can tell you is I dread it for the fish.
Now, you love fishing.
I do. That's how we met,
I'm telling
on a Chevrolet trip out
There
to
you
South
go.
Carolina and red fishing, and we've been talking about doing this show for a couple of years now.
You've been trying to get me down to Lake Wedowee for about 3 years. I just haven't been able to do it. And folks, honestly, we just got run out of Pensacola, Florida. The weather has just been terrible this spring, and I guess from that perspective is probably a good thing today, because we got out here late in the afternoon. The bite seems to be turning on, Matt, just a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm not sure that we missed anything in Pensacola other than wind and rain, because the sun's shining here in beautiful Alabama. You know what it is? The War Eagles are flying above.
It's great to be an Auburn Tiger.
I'm telling you.
Either in Alabama, you got to be one way or the other. You got to be a Crimson Tide fan or an Auburn fan.
I know. On the way up here, I saw Bama, Roll Tide, and then I'd see War Eagle. I mean, you all love your football in the state of Alabama. There's no doubt.
We sure do. Wow.
Nail him.
He's not all that big, but he sure is
No, but
mean.
he's a fighter. That's a good
He
thing.
is mean.
Yeah, man. Get him. Yeah, man, look at that gin clear water. Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, he spit out.
trailer.
Now, he wanted that thing. He swallowed it, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Sure did.
All right.
Pretty fish. They really got the color to them. Spotted bass. You know, got the teeth on the tongue.
Yeah. Fish on, Matt.
All right.
I don't think he's very big, but it's okay.
No, he's mean, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, man. All right. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Just settle down. I'm just going to take your picture. Golly, I know it's late in the day.
That'll make
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
How about that? Nice.
Caught him on that Seville crankbait right there,
Yeah.
coming across that point. Okay.
Good deal.
For another day right there. Lake Wedowee, folks, right down here in the beautiful state of Alabama. And my guide today and our host, Matt Miles with Buster Miles Chevrolet out of Heflin, Alabama. Tell you what, he's one of our great Chevrolet partners. And you know, we couldn't do what we do without these guys who sell all these wonderful Chevrolet products. So with that, bro, I'm telling you, man.
Thank
I
you.
know it's getting late today, man. We may have to relocate tomorrow. What do you think, huh?
I think so.
You know,
I'm game.
I mean, you know,
I got a good team back at work. They can handle it.
they can handle it for another day. Okay, we
handle
may
it.
have another spot tomorrow. Another hit, Matt. Another hit, Bo.
You got one?
Yeah, man.
All right.
I tell you what, maybe this late day bite is going to be a little bit better than what we think. I can keep him down here just a little bit. There he goes. Okay. All right, come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Ow, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, yeah. Tell you what, Matt, treble hooks late in the day, that is not a good combination.
Yeah, buddy. They'll work on you.
There we go. Alabama spot right there, folks. Matt Miles, Lake Wedowee, Alabama. Tell you what, it took me all day just to learn how to say it. Wedowee, okay. Am I saying it right, Matt?
You got it.
All right, man.
Wedowee.
Wedowee, okay, Wedowee, okay.
Good
Got it.
Indian name.
You know, with a name like Redfern, I ought to be able to do that. It just, again, sometimes we get it right, sometimes we don't. Woohoo!
This week's Chevy Destination takes Bob and his crew to Lake Wedowee, which is located in Randolph County, Alabama. Lake Wedowee is a 10,000-acre lake created in 1974 and has been one of the finest lakes in the southeast due to its sizable water and bass population. Even though fishing brings the most attention, Lake Wedowee offers swimming, boating, and camping opportunities. Beside bass fishing, the lake is a great fishery for crappie and catfish. So whether your next outdoor adventure takes you to Lake Wedowee in Alabama or another body of water somewhere else in this great country, make sure you're getting there in a new Chevrolet vehicle. For more info or to find a dealer near you, go online at Chevrolet.com.
You each drive a Ford pickup, right?
Yes, sir. I have a Ford F-150.
I've always been a Ford guy.
I have a real treat for you today.
Awesome.
I'm going to show you a next generation pickup.
Let's do this.
This new truck now has a corner step built right into the bumper.
Super cool.
The bed is made of high strength steel, which is less susceptible to punctures than aluminum.
Aluminum is great for a lot of things, but maybe not the bed of a truck.
And best of all, this new truck is actually
Oh my.
the current Chevy Silverado.
I'm speechless.
This puts my poor truck to shame.
I tell you, I might be a Chevy guy now.
As a boater on South Carolina waterways, it's your responsibility to always be courteous to others, show good seamanship, and always maintain a proper lookout for your safety and the safety of the others around you.
From bass and walleye to crappie in the great outdoors, you deserve more than old school aluminum. Reward yourself with the quality, performance, and extra room in a Ranger aluminum design. Packed with features, these rigs carry an ultra-smooth dry ride and stable platforms. Experience a Ranger aluminum boat today. It's engineered to excel and priced to be yours.
On South Carolina waters, it is very critical to keep a proper lookout when operating a watercraft. Boats do not have turn signals or brake lights, and the operator needs to have a 360-degree radius around him he is observing.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, Life's Better Outdoors, and by Ugly Stick GX2, America's strongest, most sensitive rod, by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Nothing's fresher, nothing's finer. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
Fish, Matt, fish.
All right.
Yep, fish. Woohoo! Mm-hmm. This is a little bit better fish right here now. Now I tell you what, he was about halfway from the bank to the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, we're out here in about 6 to 15 foot of water.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, he. Oh yeah, that's a little bit.
Largemouth.
That's a nice little largemouth right there. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. All right, all right. I'm just gonna let you go. We're just gonna take your picture. Yeah. Okay. Now they're getting a little bit bigger.
All right.
They got great color to them. Lake Wedowee, folks. And that's Harris Reservoir, right?
That's right.
Just out of Wedowee, Alabama.
Halfway between Atlanta and Birmingham,
there you go.
almost.
I'll tell you, you're exactly right.
A little bit north of Montgomery, sort of northeast of Montgomery, Alabama. Wonderful stop. Attaboy, Bob.
Woo! Fish on, brother. Yeah, man. He is hungry this morning. Look, here he comes. He's coming up, folks.
All right, baby.
He's coming up, folks. Oh, yeah. Come on, dance a little bit here, feller. Dance just a little bit. Yeah, man. That's
nice largemouth. You know, we were catching spots yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. And man, let me tell you something. He engulfed that thing. Wow. Absolutely inhaled it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. You know, I will tell you, little largemouth. He's got a little room to grow, but you know,
does.
yeah, there we go. All right. Well, folks, again, day 2 here on Lake Wedowee. You know, and yesterday, as you look back at all of that footage from yesterday, this guy right here was smoking me, absolutely smoking me on a jig. Now,
different story today.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Oh gosh, man, Peanut.
He's pretty decent though.
Yeah.
You know, we've been catching a lot of these 2-pounders and pound-and-a-half fish.
Yeah. Well, that'll make supper, at least part of it.
Yeah, we need a little lake management.
Mm-hmm. That'll make supper.
Yeah. Those we got yesterday.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Another one, Matt. Another one, man.
Right.
I'm coming right down to your point, okay? You coached me up well. You coached me up well. All right,
deal.
all right.
Nice one.
These are all kind of litter mates here together. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be nice, be nice, be nice. I'm just going to take your picture, let you go. Okay, yeah, I got you. There you go. All right. You know, folks, our weather today is really, it's kind of changed somewhat. I think the temperature today is probably going to go up into the 90s. Yesterday it was in just the low 80s. No humidity. So again, for fishing, Lake Wedowee, you got to come down here. I'll tell you, you know, once folks see this show, you know what's going to happen, man. Yeah. You know who they're going to blame? That all this traffic, boat traffic, all that? Matt Miles.
Yeah. They can get them a new Chevrolet while they're down there.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, man. Well, and folks, a little bit later in the show, we just left our Ranger and our Duramax, the 2015, down at Matt's new dealership. He's got a new dealership right along I-20. He is about halfway between Birmingham and Atlanta, and he's just built a brand new Chevy store there. So again, stop by, say hey, talk a little bit of fishing with Matt, and test drive, and you too can drive a new Chevrolet today.
You know, and that's one thing about Chevrolet, you know, you have the best network of dealers all over the country. You know, in rural areas and cities, you know, you're never without quality service.
Exactly.
And we're proud to be affiliated with Chevrolet. My dad first bought the Chevy store in 1952.
Wow. Started
in the car business in 47.
Goodness.
You know, he came out of World War II and finished high school after that. You know, and you being a veteran, you know, we really appreciate your service, I tell you.
I'll tell you what, we if it hadn't been for the generation of your father and mine, where would this country be? And then, of course, we've now got those serving today who are continuing to keep our freedom what we've always known it to be. And again, freedom is not free.
No,
that's just not a saying, that's the truth.
When we come back from commercial break, we head to the Sportsman's Table for a great South Carolina certified fish recipe.
I was really fortunate to be raised in a family with a strong outdoor heritage. We've been farming and hunting land that's been in our family since the Revolutionary War. Being good stewards of the land and wildlife and passing that on to future generations has always been part of our heritage. My grandfather created a company based on these values, and 70 years later, Pennington is still guided by these principles. This culture and these values are reflected in all of our products. Let us help you create your own outdoor legacy.
Good taste. It starts at the beginning. And when you take what was started right here in South Carolina and keep it here, we promise you'll notice the difference. Because fresh, locally grown food just tastes better. As you gather together with friends and family, be sure to enjoy the best the season has to offer. Choose certified South Carolina grown produce and products. It's a matter of taste.
We were born to innovate, to find a better way. New Berkeley hard baits. New designs, trigger-loaded actions, mind-blowing colors. Because everyone wants to catch more fish.
The Old 96 District in South Carolina is nestled in the western corner of the state and is a haven for fishing enthusiasts. South Carolina's freshwater coastline wraps around 84,000 acres of water, including Lakes Greenwood, Russell, and Thurman. Experience the incredible outdoor adventures, arts, culture, history, and heritage of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, and Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Plan your next outdoor outing in South Carolina's Old 96 District, a part of the South Carolina freshwater coast.
The Sportsman's Table, brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Remember, by South Carolina, it's a matter of taste.
Welcome to the Sportsman's Table this week. I have got a special guest, a chef ambassador, an owner of the Rustic Table and Bistro 217, executive chef Adam Kirby right here in Pawleys Island, and we've got some great recipe for you this week.
How are you?
Man, I'm doing good,
to see you.
Mr. Ambassador.
Yeah.
Hey, that's an honor. Okay?
Yes, it
it's
is.
Part
Yes,
of
it is.
part of the whole agriculture program here for certified SC grown. So, all right, Vermilion snapper, you caught it. Great recipe. Let's get started.
All right. So I got a beeliner Vermilion snapper. I'm gonna salt and pepper it real good.
Okay.
Both sides of the fish. I always start off with the skin side of the fish. I cook all my fish with, if you can, with the skin on.
Right.
I'm gonna throw a little bit of this is Happy Cow butter. It's a local farm right here. Really hot pan. I always start skin side down. That way the fish gets really crispy.
Oh, wow.
So we'll start it off right here.
Okay. Now, how long are you going to cook that for, Adam?
It's going to take like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
Cook
Okay.
this
Never
sucker.
overcook the fish.
Yeah, you don't want to overcook your fish,
okay.
right? I got some nice beets from Mill Grove Farms right down here. This is Happy Cow butter, some local field peas, got a little honey, a little vinegar. I'm going to cut up some of these tomatoes real fast.
Oh, wow.
These are nice Cherokee purple tomatoes we're going to use. They're a local guy named Peter from Inlet Culinary Garden got them for me.
Well, folks, and if you want a copy of Adam's recipe, just log on to bobredfern.com and go to the Sportsman's Table. Here we go. Fish coming up.
We'll flip this fish over. Nice seared red fish.
Yeah.
Keep it right there inside that butter. Just for another second. We'll salt and pepper these tomatoes. You always want to salt and pepper everything really good.
Now, how do you find time to own 2 restaurants, go all over the country as an ambassador chef for South Carolina, and still you're here on our show today?
Well, you got to kind of make time.
There you go.
You know, we use our time wisely. I'm going to stick this over here. This fish is almost done right here. I'm going to heat up another pan right here. We're going to hit it with a little bit more of that butter.
Happy Cow.
Happy Cow Farm butter. Once you go to Happy Cow butter, you never go back. It's the best butter on the planet. Here's some beets, some yellow beets. I've already blanched them off in salty water like the ocean.
I got you.
Then you cool them off in a little ice bath. We got some local carrots, some local turnips. We'll throw all those in there. We're not doing any starch today.
Now, is this something that you would serve at the restaurant as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
And we sort of call them up and they let us know what they've caught. I mean, what they got as far as fish. This is 7 Seas. And we get this from Mill-Grown Farms.
And folks, when you're in Pawleys Island, stop in the Rustic Table or Bistro 217. Say hey to all the staff down there. And you're probably going to find this guy somewhere back there flapping some jacks.
That's right. That's right. And so, here we go. We got those suckers hot. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pull this fish out. We got our butter right there. We're going to add a little vinegar to that. Veg is ready. It's already cooked. All we had to do is get it hot.
Okay.
Blanched it. There's some nice carrots right there.
Hey, man, that is awesome.
Got my brown butter right here. The butter's already brown. We're going to add a little bit of vinegar to it.
Okay.
Vinegar's a feeling. You're just adding it to your food. I got a little bit of local honey right here. A guy named Henry did this right down the road from my house.
Yeah.
Got about 14 beehives. Put our fish right on top here. Beautiful piece of fish right there on top.
And you waste no time.
And we got our little vinegar honey glaze on top of the fish.
You know, the combination and the smell, although you can't get that on TV, it's just, you got to be here. It's to die for.
Yeah. And I got some of these nice local heirlooms we're going to stick on
all
there.
about the presentation.
Yeah.
Certified SC grown right there.
Everything South Carolina.
What's fresh on the menu today.
All right.
And that's it. Oh my goodness. Brother, thank you so much, Adam, for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on
Thanks
being
for
a
having
chef
me.
ambassador for this great state. And congratulations on 2 restaurants. Not one, got 2, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Stop
sir.
in at Pawleys Island, folks. Again, another great recipe this week with Chef Adam Kirby. We'll see you next time on another edition of the Sportsman's Table.
If you would like more information on South Carolina grown products, visit them online at certifiedscgrown.com. Remember, buy South Carolina. It's a matter of taste. Here's another safety hunting tip from South Carolina DNR.
Many accidents occur while crossing an obstacle, such as a fence, while holding a loaded gun. This can easily be prevented. First, unload your gun. Cover the muzzle with a hat or something else. Place the gun under the fence pointed away from you. Cross the fence. After safely crossing, reload gun and continue hunting. Remember, safe hunting is no accident.
You each drive a Ford pickup, right?
Yes, sir. I have a Ford F-150. Always been a Ford guy.
I have a real treat for you today.
Awesome.
I'm going to show you a next generation pickup.
Let's do this.
This new truck now has a corner step built right into the bumper.
Super cool.
The bed is made of high-strength steel, which is less susceptible to punctures than aluminum.
Aluminum is great for a lot of things, but maybe not the bed of a truck.
And best of all, this new truck is actually
Oh my.
the current Chevy Silverado.
I'm speechless. This puts my poor truck to shame.
I tell you, I might be a Chevy guy now.
Yeah.
Bienville Plantation is America's #1 sportsman's paradise. At Bienville Plantation, sportsmen may choose to follow champion bird dogs while upland bird hunting on some of the best habitat that North Florida can offer. Or you may have the opportunity to land that trophy bass of a lifetime on the numerous lakes that Bienville Plantation has on its property. Bienville also offers luxury accommodations and fine dining for individuals or corporate parties. Bienville Plantation, where we make outdoor dreams come true.
To improve the overall wildlife habitat on your property, you need to have the seed products that have been field tested and proven through more than 2 decades of research and development. That's where Pennington Seed comes in. While competitors can only claim their seed is superior, Pennington continues to back their products with science and research. Remember, better research, better seed, better wildlife results. And that always means Pennington. Go online at penningtonseed.com to locate a dealer near you.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you by Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By Pennington Seed, the leader in outdoor forage products. By Browning & Browning Ammunition, Browning, the best there is. By Beanville Plantation, trophy bass in Florida's best quail hunting. By Northside, performance outdoor footwear for the whole family. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing.
There he is. Oh
All
yeah.
right.
Come on up and do that again. Dance a little bit. I hear you. I hear you. And the outdoor world's going to hear you. Okay, that was a quick release right there on that one. That's all right. Yeah.
That's right.
See, you saw it though, folks, huh? There we go. Now I tell you what, they're hitting that thing. I came across that point out there.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we're looking for.
There
That's
you
the
go.
trophies
Here,
that
let me
Lae
get out of the
Wedowee
way, bro.
has.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Son.
Get him. Man, get him, Matt.
This is one of you little ones. This is one of the little ones out here.
All right.
Like
Oh, man.
Big
There
Lord.
you go. Awesome. Well, it's about time you started pulling your weight.
Well, I tell you what, all I believe in doing is going for the fences.
Ah, man. Now, can I hear a war eagle?
You sure can.
Huh? Yeah.
How about that?
There you go. Ah,
War damn eagle.
there you go.
Huh?
Lake Wedowee, right
Isn't
there.
that great?
Yeah, man, that is awesome, Bo. Right
All right,
there.
man.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
a beautiful fish.
Man.
Boy, he hit that jig
Mm-hmm.
right in the roof of the mouth. He's not coming undone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
we get
what I'm
about
talking
5
about.
of those in a tournament. It's been taking 20, to 22 pounds to win down here.
Yeah, that's awesome. There you go.
All right.
Let somebody else catch him. All right, get back up here on your perch now. You've been the ultimate
You
guy.
didn't believe it was going to happen, did you?
Well, no. Now, listen, when it comes to bass fishing, I know anything's possible. Huh? People have watched me do that enough.
Well, I changed over, put this little bigger chunk on here. I told you it needed a little slower fall.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is 3/8 ounce.
Mhm.
This bigger pro chunk, let it fall a little slower, and I believe it's working.
There you go.
That's our program for this week. Thanks for joining us. As Bob says each and every week, the outdoors is our passion. We want to make it yours too. Join us next week, whether it's in the field or on the water. Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is dedicated to showing our viewers some of the best outdoor adventures for you and your family and friends to share together. We hope to see you back again right here next week.